Greetings from Northwestern. I bring you today, Miss Stillwell, with your math lesson. Lesson 3, Decomposing Fractions. Today, you're going to add another component. What component, Willie? You're going to add multiplication. Rawr! That's right, Willie and I are going to bring you decomposing fractions with multiplication. As you can see, letter A on your practice sheet is completed for you. So I am going to complete B as an example, and you are to do C and D in your math notebooks on your own. I will also do an example from letter A, and you will do B and C. I'm not going to have you do the whole worksheet anymore because I'm not concerned with quantity, I'm concerned with quality. So let's take a peek at letter B. Come back up on here, Willie. So our objective today, what we are doing is decomposing, breaking apart fractions, parts, with multiplication. Very similar to what you've done in the past couple weeks, but we are adding that component today of multiplication. So again, if I look at letter B, here's letter B, you have your tape diagram, which is one big long rectangle. And I look at it, and it is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Remember, one less line than what you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. The whole tape represents one whole. If I look, it has 1, 2 parts shaded in. So if I look at these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections of my tape diagram. That always tells you that your bottom number is going to be 5. Why? Because it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Well, how many are filled in? 1, 2. So 2/5. 2/5 of this tape diagram are filled in for letter B. That would be, if you break it apart, 1/5 and 1/5. Well, as you know, through multiplication, a repeated addition problem is also a multiplication problem. So if I take 3 plus 3 plus 3, that's going to give me 9. Well, is there another way around that? There is. It is 3 times 3 equals 9. Keeping that in mind, if I look back over here, I have 1, 2 fifths, 2/5, or 1/5 plus 1/5. Well, how many do I have? I have 2. So I could also write this as a multiplication sentence. I have 2 filled in, and how many are filled in? 1/5, 1/5. So it would be 2 times 1/5. Your job will be to do this for C and D. You should be able to see those on the math assignment. Looking at the back, let's look at letter B. Your directions say draw a tape diagram and record the given fraction's decomposition into unit fractions as a multiplication sentence. So I look at B. Let's get my work erased from before. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write letter B. This is what I write in my notebook. And it says 5/8. So that's your fraction, 5/8. I'm going to draw my tape diagram. So you just draw one big rectangle. How many parts do I divide it into? 8. Why? Because that's your denominator. How many will I fill in? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. Each one of these is 1/8. Well, if I want to write this as a multiplication sentence, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times, what is our fraction? 1/8. As you know, if you struggle with this or have problems, all you have to do is reach out. Several scholars have my personal number from me being your teacher last spring, and then others, the number is on class tag or Canvas. Good luck with this. I think that you will do well with this. It's just a little bit a different way of thinking. You're taking those repetitive addition sentences and putting them into a multiplication sentence. I'm looking forward to seeing your work.